Yes, Preston, and both of them say these new measures will make a real improvement in public safety by banning people from specific neighborhoods if they're involved in drug crimes or the sex trade. And while the chief acknowledges that her department is still down hundreds of officers, she points out that a lot of the 911 calls that they go to, well, they come from these stay-out zones. The street disorder is front and center in many of Seattle's busiest neighborhoods, and whether it's drug dealing or human trafficking, it often progresses to violence.
And what we're trying to do is break up the business of drug dealing, of sex trafficking that's generating the violence.
Breaking up these illegal businesses is a point of two new measures that create exclusion zones in several parts of the city. One allows judges to ban people from 6 specific neighborhoods if they're involved in drug activity or crimes linked to it.
The point is to disrupt the entrenched open-air drug markets, the criminal enterprise that people are coming in, preying on the vulnerable.
The other measure creates an exclusion zone along Aurora Avenue for prostitution, but it includes a new law that targets people who exploit sex workers for profit, the pimps, without having to rely on the people they traffic to testify against them.
We're not reliant on the victims needing to cooperate or testify and sometimes put themselves in danger by doing so. We are then able to proceed based upon what a law enforcement officer has observed.
The Seattle Police Department is still badly understaffed, and some question how these new stay-out zones will be enforced when officers have to prioritize 911 response. The chief says many of the calls come from these zones.
So we would like to reduce those calls. And so in order to do that, these two new laws give us another tool.
So I hope that it gives the public a sense of we're heading in the right direction. We are making some movement.
Well, the city council passed both of these measures yesterday, and now they just need the mayor's signature to become law. His office has indicated that he is supportive of these kinds of approaches. Reporting live, Joel Marino, KOMO News.